As the coronavirus pandemic continues, Governor Raimondo has announced reduced parking at several state beaches in order to address overcrowding issues. Good evening, I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. Here's where things stand right now. 2 more people have sadly died, bringing the state's death toll to 987.
Hospitalizations have declined. 59 people are in the hospital tonight. This includes 5 in the ICU and 3 on ventilators.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us now live with details on the 2 biggest headlines from today's briefing. Kim?
Well, Shannon and Mike, it was a lengthy press briefing today, the only one that we're getting this week. But the 2 big headlines: if you're a small business, more financial assistance is on the way. And if you were thinking about taking a trip to the beach this week, you might want to make alternate plans. Rhode Island small businesses getting an answer to their calls for more financial assistance.
Our goal is twofold: get the money on the street into your pocket as fast as possible, but also to do it right.
The governor announcing she'll devote $100 million to help local small businesses, some of that funding coming from the $1.25 billion in federal coronavirus relief money that Rhode Island has received so far. $50 million will soon be available to hard-hit businesses in the form of grants. Commerce Secretary Stephen Pryor says the application for those grants of up to $15,000 per business will be posted within 2 weeks, and money should start to flow about a month after that.
We also want to ensure that we're investing in businesses that are open for business or planning to open in the near future.
The governor saying Wednesday she's heard another complaint from businesses, particularly those near the beaches, that customers are harassing their employees over COVID-19 regulations. She says the crowds at the beaches need to be reined in, announcing parking at Misquamicut and Scarborough will be reduced to just 25% starting on Thursday.
I'm sorry that we have to do this, but it's necessary. It got out of control last weekend.
Raimondo said last month state beaches saw 50,000 more cars than they did last year, and is encouraging people with plans to go to the beach to think twice.
Don't think that you can just park illegally on the streets nearby and walk to the beach, because we are going to seriously crack down on that starting this weekend. 70% of the people who go to Misquamicut Beach are not from Rhode Island. So I hope they get the memo and don't come.
And the governor was also asked today if Rhode Islanders should get priority access to beaches to try and reduce capacity that way, but she said she is going to stick with her current plan for now. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News. The governor had another stern warning for Rhode Islanders today that we are not out of the woods yet. Far from it, she says. And although today's data painted a better picture, she says the trends over the past week have been moving in the wrong direction.
If you let your guard down, more Rhode Islanders will die, more businesses will go out of business, our children will have a hard time getting back to school, and there'll be a lot more needless, unnecessary hospitalizations and human suffering. In the past few days, we have seen a slight uptick in cases and hospitalizations. And you'll see on the slide before you now, the day before yesterday, we saw 102 new cases. It's the first time we've seen more than 100 cases in a single day since June 10th. And you see a slight uptick in hospitalizations. So you can see on the slide before you, you see the round bubbles, the circles, that's our actual experience. So in just a week from the last time I was here with that same slide, we are starting to move towards the yellow and away from the blue. That's not a good day. And I think we can do better. It's not cause for panic at all, not even close, but it's cause to pause. And every one of us just pause and ask ourselves, are we doing everything we can to follow the rules so that we keep ourselves on the blue line and we don't follow that yellow line?
And on the topic of testing, the governor and health director say they are laser focused on improving the turnaround time for test results. They say that impacts things like contact tracing and people getting back to work. But they say sometimes test results have been delayed because of the increased demand on labs. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.